Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing a card of the day reading right now. I do just want to point out that a couple days ago I was talking about a swiftly tilting planet, and I couldn't remember if Gladiator was a unicorn or not, and it's proof positive that he is indeed a unicorn. So get that in there. So anyway, if you're looking for that book, there it is. Oh yeah, card of the day. Okay, so I'm using my bootleg music deck, and I did finally managed to clear it and then shuffle it already. So we'll just get a card here. I'm doing a different setup today. I am on my floor in front of my painting using a stool to hold up my camera on the tripod. Eventually I'm actually going to put paint on this painting. I burned myself out putting, I think, yeah, 3 solid coats of gesso on it. And then I found out that I didn't have as much paint as I thought I had, and I was like, you know what, never mind. But I spent a lot of time this month working on my catalog, so there's also that. Alright, so card. I apologize for clacking around a cough drop in my mouth right now, but I went to do this video and I was suddenly extremely thirsty, and I didn't want to sound like a frog in the Sahara. Get a card. Come on. Incidentally, the decks that I use for this card of the day, I use whatever deck is screaming at me to come out and use it. Okay, so this is upright. What do we got here? Aha. The 10 of Wands. So the song that I picked for this is Red Light by Eddie Murphy featuring, it says Snoop Lion, but that was featuring Snoop Lion. That was during that like 5 seconds where Snoop Dogg was Snoop Lion. So it's this, the lyric is like, red light, stop right there where you are. And the 10 of Wands is usually this card of extreme burden. Now what's interesting is that the song that is Red Light, and red is one of those fire colors. So we also have the idea of root chakra energy and the idea of a stop happening, and because a 10 is a completion. I'm listening to the song for a second. Hold on. Okay. So one of the pieces is like I don't know if it's we go, but it's like higher and higher and higher. So it's kind of like a point in time where you have to review something because you're moving up to a different place. Now, I would suggest that you go find the song and listen to it. It's called Red Light. It's Eddie Murphy. It's like a reggae song. What else am I getting? It's also a flow, like an energy flow. I'm listening to the song again, hold on. Okay. So there's the way that the energy is working with this card is that there's a lot of subtle nuances that are woven together. It's kind of like Jenga pieces, but it's like if everything was soft and just kind of like weaving, like the whole thing is constantly moving. It would be Like the forms in here, even though they're making up something solid, it's very like, it's not like wormy, but it's like fluid. It's like there's a fluidity to it, so it's something that's constantly in motion even while it's in a position. So if these are two pieces of energy locked in position, they're going to stay there no matter where you put it, but the whole thing is constantly going like this. So even while it's fixed, it's still in flux. And I feel like it has to do with that thing from the solar deity card yesterday, where there were angular masculine shapes, but they were set up in a spiral. And that card had a lot of orange on it as well, but it's oh wait, hang on, what am I getting? I think I heard once that January's birthstone was a garnet. I think I heard that from Linda Moulton Howe. I think she said it was January, but I could be mistaken. I don't know birthstones, but whatever. So I'm seeing like garnet, red, like a crystal energy vibration, but again, it's like a fluid bath, but it's light. And it's oh, somebody, I just heard something too. What was it? I shouldn't have explained all that because now I forgot what the message was. Let me see if I can get back to it. What was it? I was getting something. Alright, let me see if I can get back there. The red. It was this dark red color too. I don't know if that's coming up very clear on there. It's like really dark, like red. Okay. Okay. It's like the blood flowing in the body, and it enables, it's like oxygenation. It's it's flowing out to all systems. So it's like when you complete a cycle, you breathe in, you breathe out, and it has to do again with the shapes that I was talking about, sort of like trying to get it into a triangle shape. Kind of. So you can see how it's heading towards this. Oh, and maybe I can do a rhombus. With like an angular shape. But it breathes in and it goes around and it breathes out and then it goes like more square again. So that's what I was talking about the other day in one of these readings. But the garnet and red energy that I'm getting, it's like everything that you've learned has to you absorb it, and then it's like you hold it in and process it to completion. But the way that happens is that it cycles and flows out to like all the capillaries in your body. So it's like an information network. And then when you breathe out again, it's like it scrubs all of the old data that doesn't need anymore. And in that way, it's like, it's kind of like restarting your computer. So it's like stop right there where you are. It's like a red light. And you sit there for a certain amount of time, and then the light turns green. And that's when you get your 0 or your 1 again. Okay, so it's like an information system flow. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's gonna be it for the card of the day, because I think that works. There was some other information that I was getting, but I don't know what it was now. It was completely replaced by that blood flow thing. But anyway, okay, so here we go. So you can get, oh, my throat. You can get a reading. Is that in focus? I can't tell. I'm using a mirror. Maybe. Oh, I guess it's in focus there. Okay. Okay. So you can get a personal tarot reading. You can donate. You can buy art and merch and such. There should be a link to the PDF of the catalog, which will have the solid art pieces in it. This is a prototype, that's why it's crappy, but you can get your stuffed animal. You could get this lotus flower. You can, oh, I can't reach it. Grr. I think I just bounced the camera. You could get a chapbook pack, which has little stuff in it. Cards and poems and things. Or you could get merchandise. You can get prints, like this postcard prints. Yeah, and then the list of tarot readings that you could get if you wanted to get one for yourself is going to be in the description box of the infomercial video. There's a link to that below this, both in the description and in the comments. So you'll see a list of readings and the prices, and then some links to the other stuff. Alright, so that's it for this. I'm gonna get a, where's the button?